Hi viewers, in today's video we'll discuss about the lifestyle modification for management of cancer. Healthy living means making a positive behavioral change as part of an ongoing lifelong process. Do you know that certain cancers are prevented by following a healthy lifestyle? Researchers shows that many cancers are linked to lifestyle behaviors including unhealthy eating patterns and a lack of physical activity. The American Cancer Treatment Center reports that the National Institute of Health has found at least 75 to 80% of cancer may be prevented by lifestyle changes. Here are some steps that you can take to decrease your risk of developing cancers. You would have heard that sugar increases the cause of cancer or it makes the cancer cell to grow faster. Yes, every cell in our body uses blood sugar for energy, but cancer cells use about 200 times more than the normal cells. They need huge amount of sugars to fuel their growth. So, if we cut down the sugars with low carbohydrate diet, the cancer progression will become slow and thereby death of cancer cells occurs. A recent study suggests that sugar and sweetened drinks may raise the chances of cancer by 70% or more. Adding sugars may increase the risk of rectal cancer by 44%, pancreatic cancer by 41%, and prostate cancer by 26%. White sugar can be substituted with other natural sweeteners as raw honey, stevia, a natural sweetener which has 30 to 150 times the sweetness of sugar, coconut sugar, date sugar, maple sugar syrup and molasses, which is the viscous product from sugarcane. Processed meats including salami, bacon, sausages and hot dogs are given group 1 classification that definitely causes cancer. Red meats such as pork, beef and lamb are given group 2A classification which probably causes cancer. This does not include chicken and fish. Consumption of grilled meat increases the risk of breast, colon, pancreatic, prostate, and stomach cancers. So, avoidance of red meat and processed foods can decrease the risk of cancer, and preferences can be given to lean meat, fish, and chicken than red meat. Promoting a healthy gut microbiome. Gut microbiomes or gut flora or microorganisms that include bacteria, viruses, and fungi that live in the digestive tract of humans, animals, including insects. There are roughly 40 million bacterial cells in your body and only 30 trillion human cells. It means we are more bacterial than the human. These gut microbiomes affect the body from birth and throughout life by controlling the digestion of food, immune system, central nervous system and other bodily processes. Having too many unhealthy microbiomes can lead to diseases as cancers. So we should take steps to improve the gut microbiomes. This can be done with prebiotics, probiotics and flavonoids. Prebiotics are food that induce the growth or activity of beneficial microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi. The natural prebiotics are apple, banana, onions, asparagus, garlic, leek and yam. Probiotics are live microorganisms that intend to have healthy benefits when consumed or applied to the body. They can be found in yogurt, fermented foods, and dietary supplements. Yogurt, a slightly sour, thick liquid made from milk with bacteria added to it, sometimes eaten plain and sometimes with fruits added on it. Kefir originates from parts of Eastern Europe and Southwest Asia. The kefir grains turns milk lactose to lactic acid. It tastes similar to yogurt and has a thinner consistency. Kimchi originates from the Korean culture where cabbages are salted, seasoned, and fermented. Kraut or fermented cabbage, which is loaded with vitamin C, K, iron, and fiber, are naturally containing healthy gut bacteria and we can optimize the gut flora. The best out of all is curd or homemade yogurt. This is fermented milk product particularly seen in Indian subcontinent. Yesterday's leftover rice with curd and small onions are excellent sources of probiotics. Flavonoids are group of plant metabolites thought to provide health benefits through cancer signaling pathways and antioxidant effects. Flavonoids are richly found in berries, olives, soy and soy products, oreganos, whole grains, wine, vegetables, black tea, onions, celery, green tea and citric fruits. Probiotic supplements are available in markets as Bifilac, which can improve the gut microbiome in human guts. Alcohol use accounts for about 6% of all the cancers and 4% of all cancer deaths. Yet, many people don't know about the link between alcohol use and cancer. Alcohol can cause 7 types of cancers, including mouth and upper throat, larynx, esophageal cancers, breast cancers, liver cancers, and colorectal bowel cancers. Inactive lifestyle increases the risk of cancer. Researchers have found that participants with the greatest total sedentary time had a 52% increased risk of dying from cancer compared with those who had the least sedentary time. The Harvard Medical Research supports that regular exercises decrease the risk of many types of cancer. The rates of these cancers in most active people were 7% to 38% lower than the least active people. Regular exercises leads to changes in the body like less inflammation, better immune function and higher levels of natural antioxidants that reduce the risk of cancer. Being mindful. It can make you feel less stressed and more focused on each task you do. And mindfulness can help you sustain a healthy lifestyle too. It supports healthy choices of all kinds, including healthy eating and exercising more. Mind is not a dustbin to keep anger, hatred, and jealousy, but it is a treasure box to keep love, happiness, and sweet memories. Being happy makes you feel good with mind and soul. Although stress can cause a number of physical health problems, there is no great evidences of stress causing cancer. But people under stress may develop certain behaviors such as smoking, overeating, or drinking alcohol that can increase the risk of cancer. Simple things to make you improve emotional wellness are slow down, keep calm, be positive, take it easy, unplug, enjoy life, have fun, breathe, relax, go outside, smile every day, and meditate. In 2013, a study conducted in Norway found that regular practice of gentle yoga and meditation had a rapid effect on the genetic level in regulating cancer fighting immune cells. Mindfulness meditation also appears to change the brain immune functions in positive ways. Acupuncture. Neuroscience research suggests that acupuncture works by modifying the neuro system through stimulation of specific points throughout the body. The application of very fine needles to these points or needling releases neurotransmitters like endorphins and serotonin that relieve pain and stimulates feeling of well-being. It can be either manual stimulation, electrical stimulation, or heat stimulations. Acupressure therapy is the acupuncture without needle, a type of massage over placing very firm finger pressure for a few minutes on an acupoint, which is a specific place on the skin. Acupressure is said to improve trapped energy, assist the free flow of the life force, and dissipate problems in the areas of the body associated. It returns balance to the body and enables healing to occur. Therapeutic massage therapy is used as a complementary treatment for cancer, means it is not a substitute for chemotherapy or surgery but as a method of helping with the symptoms of cancer and side effects of treatment. In the previous videos, we had discussed enough about the foods to prevent cancer. So, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. If we are going to have mild modifications with our lifestyle and dietary pattern, we are going to be definitely safe from this deadliest disease of cancer. Let us make our family healthy and safe. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more videos.